So we're at Rogue and Vagabond, and their burger is called a Black Hole Sun. It's got activated charcoal bun, house beef patty, squid ink American cheese, black chutney, black mustard, black McCure's pickles, black beard battered onions. And needless to say, from that title you can imagine what colour the burger is. It's one of these blacked out Instagram burgers. And it's just turned up, so we'll go see what the guys think.
It's definitely the ugliest burger we've had yet. It actually tastes really good. It's like a hamburger. It's nice. Not trying to be too fancy, just did a good burger, just made it black.
Thoughts, honestly? Pretty damn good. Tastes a hell of a lot better than it looks too.
Yeah, so that was the pickle and pie burger, and yeah, it was a bit of a discussion really because it's not a burger patty, it's slices of meat, so technically it's a sandwich, but if we're going to be pedantic, you know. Amazing good crinkle cut chips with a dusting of barbecue over them, and the gravy really quite a thin gravy that you pour over the burger and then eat it with a knife and fork. It's a slightly different burger experience. You don't get that whole, you know, getting it up into your grill sort of get stuck in jobby. One of the better tasting burgers around, really nice sweet sauerkrauty concoctions going on in there. I gave this one a 10 last year and came back for a second burger, and when you're doing 37 burgers in 17 days, that's saying something. Its stomach space was allocated. Tonight's burger I gave it a 9, a little bit too much bun for burger ratio, but last year I think it was top 5 and it got an honourable mention in the awards, and I think it probably deserves it again this year. These guys, they do bloody great work. Very, very nice. Rated it high.
So that was the Monsoon Poon Burger. It was a, actually by the time we got it, I'd forgotten what it was. But two things. One, the staff here were really, really cool. They were real friendly, they're good for a laugh. And also because they ran out of the ingredients for the burgers, they ended up having to go and get them so that they could honour the burgers we'd already ordered. And they brought us a bunch of sides, and they were real cool about it. So that was definitely a bonus for some points there. As far as the burger itself, I forgot that it was a chicken burger, and chicken burgers, do they count? Yeah, they count, but it's borderline. The guy that was sitting in that window who we asked how his burger tasted said it was an 8.5. I'm going to go ahead and agree with him. I thought the chicken was well cooked, it was well coated, and it had a good sauce on it. And the chips that came with a side of like kettle fried chips, and they had like a lime coating on them, which as an overall experience I quite enjoyed. So
pretty decent burger.
Like the flame novelty, yeah.
Oh, and they set that thing on fire. I actually completely forgot about that. That was a novel thing. Personally, I think it was unnecessary, but setting shit on fire is cool, so kudos. So we're at Scopa, and this is the hook, line and sinker. It's a panko crumbed hoagie fillet with American cheese, iceberg lettuce, Roma tomato tartare sauce, and a toasted brioche bun with seaweed salted hash brown nuggets and a beer match. Overall, I think that this is just going to be a super fancy pants fillet of fish, and I'm okay with that. This place, Scopa, has actually got a really good reputation for their Italian food and their pizza. This had nothing to do with that. It basically was just a hamburger, and they replaced the beef with fish. And it was just uninspired and just lifeless. That was my opinion. And unfortunately, the girl came over and asked what Steve's opinion was, and he didn't mince words. He said,
Just a bit bland and a bit ordinary. Nothing exciting. You get out at a takeaway joint on a Friday night next to your house, you know. Didn't excite.
So we're out here at Fidel's at the top of Cuba Street for a lamb burger, Cordero de Dios. Totally butchered that. Get out of here. So we got a lamb patty with pulled lamb, chimichurri, beetroot slaw, and feijoa relish, and a beer and barley bun.
It was a big burger with a big meat patty. Very little flavour. There was quite a lot in the slaw of the flavour, but that was about it. But it was a bit dry, it was a bit bland, and a bit uninspired, I thought. Bit of a letdown, really, because that was one of the longest waits we've actually had. So it's a bit loud in here, but this burger is a little bit different, a little bit special, because this is a dessert burger. I'm not entirely sure what it is or what we're to expect, but we'll try it out. We're at the library right now, and this place is sort of up in a loft, and it looks like a library. It's a very cool vibe. Okay, so we didn't really know what we were getting into with that, and it turned out that it was called the Green Eggs and Ham. Basically, it was a sort of like a icing donut with like a ice cream sandwich with another layer of chocolate for the cheese, and then it had some lollies and it had some candy bacon. I actually didn't notice the candy bacon until it was pointed out. But it basically, to me, seemed like a jelly donut with an ice cream sandwich inside of it. And I'm okay with that. That was pretty cool. It was a dessert burger, so does it count? Not really. But it's different, and I thought it was really cool.
So I have a burger here, which is a beef burger with a char grilled pineapple, a homemade barbecue sauce, and a house mayo. And then we also have a camembert that is deep fried with a syringe full of adrenaline, which is our sriracha hot sauce. Okay.
Mate, it's been a long weekend. It was burger 9 or 12 or 16 or something. I literally ate the burger and then lost all appreciation for it, forgot it instantly. I vaguely remember there was some pineapple and there was a bun and there was stuff inside it.
Apparently there was sriracha sauce too, but we don't know where that ended up.
Yes. I just think we just have 7 or less hamburgers a day, and
middle of the road.
you know, we'd get a better appreciation for them from that point. You know.
Slowing down us for pussies. We don't do that.
So we're at the Seashore Cabaret, and their burger is a pork and pickle burger, and it has house-smoked pork belly with red sauerkraut, pickled apples, crispy shallots, Good Fortune coffee barbecue sauce, whole grain mustard aioli, and a salted pretzel bun, and it comes with hand-cut fries. So that sounds pretty good.
And we just finished their burger. We've just finished 4 of them actually. And that's the first burger I've eaten where I've eaten the entire burger and not chopped it up, had it like a half or a quarter. I've got to say that it was legit like one of the better ones to have a whole burger of. Slices of pork in there, found it slightly dry, put some extra sauce in the middle of the burger, amazing. Slaw was good, bun was good, bun to burger ratio was perfect. I personally, I'd give it a 7.5, maybe edge into an 8, and I'm scoring low, so you know that's pretty good. That's nice. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I loved it. Nice. Yeah, what's it like? Very legitimate.
So we're at the Old Quarter, and they have a burger called the Lady Gaga. However, it's spaced apart so that it's not Gaga, it's Ga. And I guess that's to do with copyright. And this is a twice-cooked, free-range chicken marinated with ginger, 5-spice and turmeric served with fresh salad, tomato and house-made mayonnaise on a brioche bun with fried baby corn chips and sweet chili sauce for $18. Cameron, what do you think?
I think it wasn't the best burger we've had all night. I was too full from the other 3 to really eat it all, but it was alright. The mayonnaise on it was quite good. Yeah, definitely preferred some of the other ones we had.
Yeah, I dug the bun. I thought the bun was really good, but overall that's not a top contender for us at all.
So next we're at Mr. Go's, one of my favourite restaurants for tapas and small Asian food. These guys won this burger Wellington a couple of years ago as well. We've got a beef patty with tear glaze, charred leek jam, iceberg lettuce and dasho mayo on a house-made Japanese milk bun with furiki salted skin-on fries, which we all universally agreed we don't know what the heck that's going to look like.
I think everyone had varying levels of impressed with that. I didn't hate it, but I wasn't inspired or blown away. But you thought differently.
Oh, disappointing. I mean, previous years they've done a bao bun with pulled pork that was spicy and it won. Like 2-3 years ago, these guys won the whole competition the first year they were open. This time it was like dense, it was like a brick in a bun, no great flavour. Kind of disappointing just because they're usually better than that. Nah?
Yeah, I mean, the girl actually asked me for my honest opinion before we left, and I just felt uninspired. It's a food festival, and it didn't really feel like they tried that hard.
It was a bit av. Moving on.
Bit average.